live. So,
Okay. Go live first and then I'll noting it.
hi everyone. Hi, this is Gabrielle. Welcome to another episode of Let's Talk Money with Friends. It is a privilege to come to you every Wednesday to talk about money, life, and everything else. We're a little behind schedule today because of some technical issues. As you know, it happens all the time, right? We like to talk about money. We like to talk about things that are related to money and finance, and really bring great information to the community. But at the end of the day, too, we're not technical people. So if you are a technical person actually, and you like, you know what, I really like this show, and I would like to help Gabrielle, you could actually help me remotely. I would really encourage you to come and let me know, because I know a couple people have called me and say, I would like to help you, but I don't know how to do that. Call me for technical support because I need that. So yes, we say on this show that money encompasses everything. So if there's an event actually that's gonna be very money driven, it's gonna be the World Cup. So tonight we have a conversation with one of our excited member of our community, because guess what? Haiti is in the World Cup. The last time Haiti qualified for the World Cup was 1974. That was a long time ago. How many of you were even born? 1974. But you know, the World Cup this year, us qualifying for it, the Haitian community, it's not all about soccer. Of course, we love soccer. Anybody outside of the United States, actually, people here too. But outside of the United States, soccer is king. But you know what? It's all about the unity, the excitement, and everything that this qualification has created. Not only here in Boston, but in Haiti, in Miami, everywhere Haitians are, all over the globe. So yeah, we have our friend Lince Semerzier. He's a businessman right here in Boston, and he's taking advantage of the fact that this World Cup is bringing so many opportunities to businesses all over the country, because we have three host countries: the United States, Mexico, and Canada. All of them are gearing up to take advantage, and they're already taking advantage, because I know the game that's happening in Boston this Saturday. So many folks are already here for the game. I know I have some family members who've already flown from out of the state to be here for the game. So we are excited. We're gonna have a great conversation about the game, and how you, if you haven't taken an opportunity of it, how you can take advantage of the opportunities that are gonna be available to you for watch parties, for everything else that's gonna be happening in Boston and all over the United States or Canada or Mexico for the next 29 days. Without further ado, why don't I welcome my friend Girl Lenz? Girl Lenz, welcome to the show. How are you doing today?
I am blessed and grateful. Thank you, Gabrielle, for having me on the show. I'm very happy to be back, actually, to be invited back. It's a pleasure for
Yeah.
having me. We're gonna have a great conversation. First and foremost, let me just say that thank you for the work that you are doing in the community with financial empowerment and financial literacy with your show, really giving the essence and educating our community the importance of financial literacy, bringing guests, expert around money management, and so that's something that's very needed because without finance, we don't have a viable community. It's
Right.
that with the finance. That's how we just decision and everything that we do. It impact the community. It impact our individual life to be self-sustaining. So therefore, with the work that you are doing, I want to give you your flowers. It is very needed. It's important and the
Yeah.
community. So no, kudos to you. Continue to do it, and I'm happy today to be part of the conversation in this historical moment as we live in history right now with Haiti being in a hole and the World Cup and giving everything in Boston. So it couldn't happen in any at a better time,
Correct.
despite of political things back home. But just now we as a community, Haitian community, the diaspora community, give us the chance to unite. So I'm
Yeah.
happy tonight to be part of this conversation.
Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Lens. I know, as I said, we're having technical problem, and you actually went through and introduced yourself before. And you know what? I'm so excited that you are here. I wanted to say that yes, you talk about solidarity, that how we able to be united. So, in your opinion, so we're gonna dive into the questions because I know we're running out of time because of the issues that we had with technical issues. But yeah, why don't we start with this question? How do you feel like Haiti in the World Cup has strengthened our solidarity as a community?
I wouldn't say the threaten. No, I
Oh,
would say
strengthen,
oh
strengthen.
strengthens. Okay, okay.
Yes.
Absolutely, absolutely. It's strengthened, given the fact that um what's going on from a political aspect and giving for the past 3 months, 6 months or so on a national basis with ICE raid and attack on immigrants, assault on immigrants, daily lives. And now finally kind of it's a moment of relief for every immigrants. It doesn't matter what country you're from. It's just like giving you a little brave room, at least for now, to really take time to um uh come together and solidarity to support our nations and support
Yeah.
one another again and one unifying goal and just like celebratory participatory event. So with that said, I think it's a great things. It's a great opportunity and
Yeah.
it provide the platform for that, despite of what's going on back home in Haiti with all the violence and instability. But no, what this World Cup and being having Haiti qualified, what it represent a hope. It
Right.
represent a sense of relief, represent resiliency. So we're not gonna stop. We have, we hoping, we know it's gonna get better. It's just like we could see the light at the end of the tunnel, but despite of the blurry dust and when everything's, but no, better days are ahead.
Yeah, I always tell people I'm so proud to be Haitian and aussi tout, me parle créole, ou même on parle créole tout, so nous pas de problème pour nous partager entre deux fois
Absolutely.
dire là en créole. Because national pride is very important to have national pride, and this momentous opportunity gives us the opportunity to really showcase who we are as Haitian people. I know I've had my earrings and everything, and now I'm wearing your shirt, your jersey, because it has so much information. I wish I could share the entire. Do you
And
have
by the way,
pictures?
for thank you for
Do you have
wearing the
pictures? Actually,
jersey.
can we show the pictures? Because it has so much that we need to
If you
share.
can I share screen?
Yeah, you can share. Oh yeah, sorry. I'll give you the opportunity to share screen. Share. Right? You can send a request. Can you send a request?
Let me see.
Um, yeah, because and then the fact that all Haitians are coming together, because I know the game is gonna be packed with members of the community, and that national pride is important for us to know that what we are a people and we can be proud, but also to the diaspora. I think the fact that we have people united, that I follow a lot of many different influencers online, and they're from all over the world. And you see that, like I said, we have members of our communities who are in Europe, members of our community in Asia, members of our communities all over the world who are like, yeah, who are gearing up, excited because they wanna stand behind the Grenadye. Grenadye Alasooooooo. We've seen something that's not, it's not pictures, so I don't
Okay.
know if you're trying to open.
Can you see can you see it?
No, because you need to pen to it before you can do that. You can on like stop the sharing and then pin
Okay.
it to it first. Yeah, but I think it's so important because I had posted pictures of your shirts on your jerseys online, and it's very important. You know that national pride is very important, but also too. Do you think that because I know, as I mentioned, Lens, it's I call it girl Lens, but your nickname is Lens, right? Lens. I was saying that the fact that we haven't been in the World Cup since 1974. That was a long time ago. Some of the people remembered Manu Sano. Manu Sano was so instrumental. He was an impactful member of.
Absolutely.
So, for youth, what do you think? Do you think is an inspirational time for young people in our community and beyond?
Oh, absolutely. Not only inspirational, it's a motivational for the new generations. You have kids in high school, you have kids in elementary school, you have kids in middle school who are very inspired, motivated, already see themselves as and part of the this culture, just like, okay, this is our time. And it's just like they just like in 1975 you had like young people that was now all adult that they want to be part of it and things. So they were talking about in the 1975 World Cup. So it's the same thing too. Yeah, I have a 14-year-old son which is very excited about this World Cup as well. So just like it brings such a pride, it brings such a motivation, renew hope, like dreams, like, so these young people are watching these players just say, okay, if they can do it, I'm capable of doing it as well. 10, 15 years from now, I want to represent Haiti in a World Cup. So this is going to be like it's creating a domino effect for the next 15 years, for the next generations coming up. This motivate the youth, the teenagers watching this, that having this experience in this is going to be, oh, what, I can do it, I'm going to be there, giving them a sense of pride, a sense of motivations, a sense of dream, aspiration. So
Yeah, and aspiration is important. Do you remember when you became a soccer fan? You remember the summer or the
I
when?
always been a soccer fan. In high school, I play soccer in high school. So
Yeah, I think I became a soccer fan when I was like maybe 11 or 10 years old. And it was like the summer, it was a World Cup actually, summer. And Argentina won that World Cup. And I was like so enthralled into it because I spent the entire summer watching the World Cup. And then, of course, moved outside of Haiti. And I forgot about soccer because when I came here, I started getting interested in other things. But I've always felt like this was like the at the core of who we are, and soccer is such a big game globally, and it's
absolutely,
becoming
absolutely.
very. I mean, like we have the revolution here in Boston, right? But
Yeah.
you mean 40 years ago we didn't have, or maybe 30 years ago, did we have the same fever about soccer that here in the States that we used to that we have now? Do you remember?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, we do. We do. We absolutely do. I'm showing. Can you see my screen? I'm showing up the shirts right now. Or what the look? Can you have it?
Yeah.
And you have
Give me
the
one
red one
second.
now. The one that's the one that you have on you. So let me, if I may, let me just give it a quick explanation of the shirt. So this shirt here, it's no, it's a special collection to honor the legacy and the history of the Haitian national soccer team. So what you see in the front, it's that's the ball, and then there's like specific dates from 1904 to 2026. So 1904, each of those dates represent something specific on some historic dates on that mark a timeline in the Haitian history. 1904 was the first time the federation was created. In 1933, that's when Haiti joined FIFA. 1957, Haiti won the first international competitions. So just to give you that, and then on and on and on and on. So that's why
Yeah.
it's so historic to play tribute to the history of soccer up to 2026.
Yeah, I have
So
some better looking pictures. Can you stop sharing and then I'll share?
okay, sure.
Let me share. Can you see these pictures? You had sent them to me. Can you see them?
No, I can't.
You see the pictures?
Okay, yeah. So
Yeah.
that now
Which
that's the pictures that's
Well,
actually
the
with the
pride of
model.
Haiti, yeah, yeah, I love that because that's why I've decided that yeah, we'll talk about it a little bit, but maybe we can talk about it now. The fact that, initially I said, I think my first introduction or my second introduction, the first one that didn't make it online, the first introduction, I talk about the fact that this World Cup is an opportunity to really capitalize. So many businesses are gearing up to make money, and that's the reason why countries like the United States, Canada, and Mexico fight hard to get to become host countries, because they know it brings a lot of dinero, right?
Mm-hmm.
Pesos in Mexico, dollars in the United States and Canada. So because of that, there are a lot of small businesses like yourself, right? I remember since the beginning of the year, I've been seeing you at different events, and you are sharing the shirt, and you selling it, you letting people know about the history, just like you just shared here. And I said to myself, you know what? I believe in stimulating the economy of the small business person, and I wanna wear your shirt. That's why I bought this one. Okay.
Thank you so
And
much.
definitely the time comes I get it to the game or get to a watch party, because there's gonna be so many watch parties here in the Boston area, and I'm sure they're all over the country as well, and Mexico and Canada. So the restaurants, the hotels, they're all gearing up to make money. But if we are able to support small businesses, especially black-owned businesses, minority-owned businesses, it will be or women-owned businesses. It will be amazing, right?
Yep.
So, how else do you think we can support small businesses during this time of the year? Because Let's Talk Money with Friends is about money, and there's money to be made during this time.
I think like even if you could buy just like a whatever like an event you could buy like buy a drink, buy a bottle of water. That's part of recycling the supporting the economy, participating, being there, just like support in any capacity that you can. That's how you're able to support small businesses, because there's going to be a lot of vendors, a lot of like sports, there's different events, different things taking up, like or buy like I said, like Gabriel said, buy a jersey. That's a way to to support and share it. So there's different with different. Those are all like all different ways of supporting. Bring a friend. To like one of those parties. All Most of those watch parties are free anyways.
Right.
So the different venues that are hosting it, they're all free. So bring a friend, and just like, because what's important, we are living in history.
Yeah.
What's going on right now is the history. So 10, 15 years ago, from now,
Mhm.
we're going to be talking about it. Like, you remember when we were breaking out things, that's going to become the good old days. We are living the good old days right now. So
Yeah.
live in the moment, enjoy, have fun, because we know we may not have this opportunity. The next three, four World Cups, it's not going to be in America. And if it is, for another 10 years, if it's back to America, it may not be in Boston. So while you can enjoy it,
Yeah.
live the moment, have fun. So
Yeah.
be in the moment.
I know a few cities here. We have the game here in Boston. We have a game in Atlanta, and of course, the biggest game that our community is talking about is the Haiti and Brazil game that's going to be in Atlanta. Again, the idea of stimulating economies, and working to be very more strategic at working at making sure that you are spending money in minority owned businesses and small businesses. Again, I purchased my shirt, and I've decided not to wear the FIFA shirt or other shirt for the celebration coming up. I'm gonna be wearing a Five Reasons, the one that you're seeing on the screen right now, a Five Reasons shirt. Because why? I want to wear it with pride, and I want to support my brother here, who is a business owner here in Boston. But if you can purchase a shirt or a jersey, I always call them a jersey. If you wanna, if you can go to a restaurant, because we know several restaurants here in Boston, Haitian owned restaurants as well as non-Haitian owned restaurants. They're small businesses. You can go ahead and go and party there. Meaning like go do see the game at a restaurant. If you
Mhm.
want to have a party at the house, why don't you order food from a local small business, a small business? Because again, you will help stimulate their own economy. Because guess what? with the World Cup, the big hotels, the big downtown restaurants, all of them gonna be making a lot of money because that's the purpose. That's the reason
And,
for it.
and that's
If
why it's important as well to shop local. Doing this World Cup, shop local, not only on the national change, just go into your neighborhood, support little mom and pop shops,
yeah,
little entrepreneurs, little, vendors and things. That's important to stimulate the local economy, just instead of like the big brand, the big name brands and things,
exactly.
because it's that's how that's how you're able to make some real impact on a local economy. So it's really
Yeah.
important. Let me can I just get a chance to talk briefly about just the Five Reason. It's more than a shirt. Five Reason, it's an organization. First of all, we are in 501(c)(3) nonprofit organizations that base no the Five Reason. It's a structural framework, purpose, mission, vision, goals, action to
Mhm.
empower individuals who are battling anxiety and depressions to
Mhm.
take actions around their health, finance, relationship, career, and business. So we doing the shirts as the like no we have like a clothing line, which is the Five Reason brand. We do the shirts, but the shirts serve as a fundraising effort to fuel to bring money into the actual nonprofit organizations. So
Right.
that's how like it works with kind of feeling. So when you buy the shirt, you're supporting a great cause, and so
Definitely.
to supporting, allows to do more programming, and activities, make an impact in the
Yeah.
community.
Definitely, I'm supporting you because I know I believe in Five Reasons. You've been on the show before. Everything that you stand for, the core values, that's what we talk about here. We discuss them every single Wednesday on the show. And also to you just mentioned by local, but also to black, by black, right?
Yes.
Because this book that I was sharing, I met this lady, Maggie Anderson. It says Our Black Year. And the reason we say by black is because if you are in the community, most of you are in a local community where actually, let me just, can you see it? Our Black Year.
Mm-hmm.
And her name is Maggie Anderson. And she talked about the importance of really going out of your way because it's easy to just go to downtown. It's easy to go to the mall. It's easy to go to the restaurant downtown. But if you can make an effort, a conscientious effort to really invest your dollars into the small organization and businesses. Five Reasons is an organization, and when you invest your money in that organization, they are able to reinvest it in the community. Because the people, I know we have an upcoming conference. It's gonna be a online conference, and I'm supposed to be one of the speakers at that conference.
Yes, it was
When you
supposed to
have that
happen soon.
conference, the
Yep.
people, yeah, the people are gonna be impacted are gonna be local youth, local adults who are looking to find the reasons to get better in life.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So when you invest in this organization, you are investing in the community. And so yes, I wanted to emphasize that because I know so many times opportunities like this will come and people just don't make the effort. I was sharing with someone, who was it? Oh gosh, I cannot find the book. It's called Conscious Capitalism.
Mm-hmm.
Conscious capitalism, to me, it's an oxymoron because at the end of the day, capitalism, there's nothing conscientious about it. But at the end of the day, if you make a conscientious effort to go and purchase in your community and stimulate the economy of your neighborhood, you will definitely be someone who's making a difference. So yeah, that's my pitch for small businesses because I know I am one of them, and I really appreciate all the people who have invested or have supported me. And every single day we ask for more support, and that's
Mm-hmm.
why on this show every week I said, you know what, let's talk money with friends in bringing jewels. And if you want to continue to receive those jewels, you have to share, tag, let your friends know about the show. If you're watching the show and every single week you're watching and you never click share, you never click tag, you never say the great information or even make a comment, you're really not helping. It's almost like this person who's not, yeah, this is the book. I was sharing with someone. He says it's conscious
Capitalism. Yeah,
capitalism.
it's a
Yeah,
great book. I know.
it's a great book, but he's making an argument that I feel like it's not it's substantiated. But at the end of the day, we can be conscientious ourselves, and I would ask you to be more conscientious tonight by clicking tag, share, and make a comment and let people know that this show is here and is here to stay. So yeah, so let's go back to the game, Lens. Where are you gonna experience the game? Are you gonna go to a watch party, or
Yeah,
because I know
I'm gonna go to a watch party. The chamber is hosting a watch party. I'm gonna be part of it. And the
where is
previous
that watch
show.
party for those people who are in Boston?
Well,
Don't keep it a secret.
there's like more than 10 watch parties going on.
Okay, so they
So
should go
everywhere
to
you
where?
turn, there's a watch party in Boston, and they're all free.
Okay, so
So,
they
but
should
if
go.
that's for those who doesn't have tickets. But if you have tickets, I urge you, just go to the stadium, go experience it, and enjoy it. For me, I don't have tickets, so but if somebody would like to take me, just have me change my mind, take me to a game, to take me to the game, give me a ticket to know things, I'll welcome it. But however, since I don't have tickets, I'm gonna be attending a watch party.
A watch party, yes. I will ditto the same sentiment. I'm echoing the same sentiment. We're trying to figure it out. You know, the process is something else. But yeah, the
Absolutely.
watch parties are happening. So again, going back to being part of community. I don't think it will be a good time, especially a historical time or historic time for you if you decided to be at home watching the game by yourself, people. That's why the governor, the local officials here are making it available to you at no cost to you. There might be some, I don't know, other costs, I
Yeah,
know.
everybody's hosting it. Just go to a
Yeah,
friend and just like just like even if you know what, at least the first half and then go home. Some people gotta sleep, but even I know a lot of pastors who are going to the game and then they have to church in the next day. So just like that's this is the once in a lifetime opportunity. So even if you just go to bed, like myself, I always go to bed late. No, I mean early. I'm a early like
you like
things, but
you sleep,
yeah,
beauty sleep.
beauty sleep. I go to bed
Yeah.
early, but I know I also wake up early, so but this time it's just like I'm gonna be partying. And this starting this weekend, the governor had extended all bars and clubs, all out, restaurant until 3 a.m. So any facility that's not things you could stay open until 3 a.m. So
Okay.
even away the game will be over by, I'll say, by 11. So the celebration until 3 a.m. So enjoy
Yeah.
yourself,
Enjoy
enjoy history,
yourself. And
you
you
know,
mentioned the church. I know
responsibly.
responsibility.
Yeah,
Exactly. You
so I
mentioned
know a
the
lot of pastors who are going to the game. So and they have church this service the next morning, early the next morning. So, if you just like just enjoy.
yeah,
You
and
have Sunday to sleep.
some of them actually throwing watch parties themselves because it's
Yeah,
on
there's
Saturday.
certain churches that are
Yeah.
doing, a watch party at certain churches and things. So
Yeah.
all around.
Go out and be part of community because one of the things I wanted to mention is that unfortunately because of the situation at home we the Grenadye Alasooooooo Grenadye, which is the Haitian team, national team, they did not get a chance to play any of the games in Haiti. So do you have hope that someday, just someday, that we might have an opportunity to have at least a national game?
Absolutely, absolutely. And
Yeah.
we're not going to point fingers when we had the opportunity to build some stadiums or to make some renovation on at least in one when they give us money to build couple. So, anyways, no, that's the past. But I think with this opportunity, with this World Cup, being in this World Cup this year, 2026, that has opened doors for a lot of
Hmm.
opportunities moving forward for the next for the next 5 years and so for Haiti in terms of building a new stadium, having more opportunities, investment. So that's going to open doors for the next 5 years. Despite of what you see is going on now, with the political instability, but the next few years there's going to be a lot of investment, business opportunities, especially around the construction area, to have the stadium, to renovate the stadium, so to allow the team to play in the international games. So you're gonna see the movement in terms of hotels. More hotels will be built, like things. The tourism, Haiti tourism sector will be, in the next 5 years. That's where the capital is gonna flow again, just because of Haiti Haiti being in this World Cup, regardless of the outcome, but that's going to be open a lot of doors.
Are these predictions or are they planning that are already in the works?
No, that's my prediction.
Or prediction, but I believe they will happen because I know there's nothing being home. There's nothing like being home and being part of an exciting opportunity to be among communities members. I remember 2018, Stade Silvio Cato is the biggest stadium that we have in Port-au-Prince. 2018, Pastor Gregory Toussaint actually had a huge event. I flew to Haiti to be part of that event, and I can tell you, Lance, there's nothing like that feeling to be in amongst the people and the excitement that was. So I would, I believe that, yeah, someday soon, we're gonna have the people because the momentum it has already been created, like you say, through the World Cup, us being participants of the World Cup right now. And
Hmm.
I hope and also pray that we will continue, keep the ball rolling to get to the
Hmm.
point where we can have a home game. And there'll be thousands of our people flying to Haiti once our airport is open to
Hmm.
be able to participate and really go help stimulate. Again, I'm all about stimulating economies. Go help stimulate the economy of the merchants, the people, the hotels, the restaurants, the small businesses back home in Haiti. Because guess what? We are participating in the World Cup. Many of them are not gonna be benefiting. I'm sure they have the same watch parties and different things happening over there as well. But yeah, it will be great. So we
Absolutely.
like we mentioned, we have a game coming up in Boston Saturday.
This
In
Saturday, Haiti will play Scotland
Gillette Stadium,
at
Scotland.
Gillette Stadium.
And then we have the Brazil game, of course. Everybody
In
is
Brazil and
excited for that
Philadelphia, no, on next Friday.
next Friday. And then we have Morocco, right?
And then following that, no, the following Friday we have Morocco. So it's a busy month. So we'll see what happens.
I
And
know,
I'm
but
excited.
I don't. I want you to predict again because that's my last question for the night. In terms of like, we'll see what happened. We don't want to see what happened. You
No,
just
my
predicted.
prediction, no, for me,
Uh-huh.
my prediction is biased because I'm expecting a win for all three games.
Exactly. But for me, I'm expecting a win as well. I'm saying 4-1 for
I'm
this
not predicting
Saturday.
score.
I'm
I
gonna
just,
give scores.
oh,
Okay.
and soccer, it doesn't matter. Score doesn't mean anything. What matters is
Win.
in soccer, what matters it's the victory. As long as Haiti has a victory, that's what matters. So,
Yeah.
with that said, so
Would you go crazy if you were to win all three games?
I expect to win all three games. I expect Haiti to win all three games.
Yes.
No, definitely. I expect Haiti to win all three games.
Yeah.
So
The
no,
Grenadiers are they're ready. They're
yes,
ready.
they are ready.
You
They
think
are
they're ready
ready.
mentally, physically,
Yes, yeah,
emotionally, and
absolutely,
then
absolutely.
yeah,
Yeah,
they have the
absolutely.
support of the community.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah. So
They do.
I'm excited. We've had so many upcoming pop events. So definitely. So I know you said you had to go. Can you tell us, give us one last either about your 5 reasons why somebody would want to purchase a shirt from you versus and how they can purchase a shirt from you if you're the website or
I'm always sold out. To be fair, I'm always sold out. I probably have like 30, less than 30 shirts left. So
oh
I made like about 600 shirts, but now I already have like probably less than 30 left.
okay.
Like as I mentioned before at the beginning, this is a special collection, that was made just to honor the history
Okay.
of the Haitian national team and to pay tribute to especially the class of 1974, the players of 1974 and all the new guys as well. The old guys who paved the way, and then for the new guys to be here, and also just to help people bridging the gap to help people understand the history of the national selection. So that's why was purposely designed. You have the ball. Let me go back to
Mm-hmm.
share screen.
Oh, I can share screen if you want.
No, I'll share my screen just to give a better so people they could see it. Can you see my screen?
Yes, I can see.
Okay, so what you see, the back of the shirt say Haiti 2026. and then the front it'll just say, has all the historical date, and you have the FIFA World Cup 2080, 2026. So it was designed specifically like that to really pay tribute to all these important historical date of the national team. So we have it in red. Also have
I'm
it
wearing the
in
red one, and I have to admit, it's very nice. I love the
yes,
color. It's bright.
yes.
It's brighter than what you see here. And I would like to get a blue if you have that.
The red, blue, and also
Yeah.
I'm wearing the white
I
as
don't want the
well.
white. I want the
Yeah, so
blue
I
or
have
the
the white,
red
and so
because
we have like different colors. So
yeah,
right now I only have like a limited number, probably like less
infrared.
than 30 left, as we closing to to the game.
Yeah.
So if someone would like to get one, text me 617-866-7472.
And you are in Boston.
I'm in
Okay.
Randolph. Yes, I'm in Boston,
Okay.
Randolph, Boston area.
Yeah, I just wanted to say quickly, thank you so much, girl Lens, for coming on the show. We started a little bit rough, but you know what? I'm really grateful that we had this opportunity to have this conversation. Lamar had said it's bigger than the music, and I have to say it's bigger than the game.
Oh
Soccer,
yes.
it's bigger than the game. Soccer is our language of hope, and we are excited. Haitians all over the world are excited, and we know that we're gonna have a win because we are winners and we are survivors. We are
We are
resilient
survivors. We
people.
don't
Yeah,
absolutely.
we are resilient people. We know how to thrive under pressure. And I know these gentlemen who are part of Le Grenadier, they're gonna keep fighting the good fight because
Mm-hmm.
when Haiti wins, Haitian everywhere wins.
Mm-hmm.
A
Mm-hmm.
place in the World Cup does not just means the World Cup. It means way more
Absolutely.
than that.
Absolutely.
It's bigger than the game. So thank you so much for your opportunity to be on and the opportunity to be here every Wednesday. We are encouraging you to tag, share, let a friend know about the show. Yeah, we bring relevant and timely issues, discussions, and we know this is an important discussion about money, community, and yeah, you. So without further ado, I would like to say good night.
Thank you, and thank you for having.
Grenadier,
Thank you,
Grenadier,
Grenadye Alasooooooo. Thank you
Alasooooooo.
again for
Yeah,
inviting me. Thank you for this opportunity, and also, as I mentioned at the beginning, thank you for what you do. Educating our people about financial literacy, and it's important for our community. I invite everyone to watch and support you in every way that they can, especially with the important work you're doing in our
yeah.
community.
Thank you. Pick up those book. Uh, actually, especially this one. She signed it for me, which was very nice. This lady, she signed it. I went when I met her. She signed it for me, so it was very nice. Yeah, Our Black Year. It's a great book to read. It will really sensitize you and give you an opportunity to see what's in it for us. There's everything in it for you to support your community and the people who look just like you as well. Thank you so much. Have a good night.
Good
Goodbye.
night. Thank you.
Yeah. God bless you and be blessed. Soyez bénis.
Amen.